All right, my daughter's tedding some hay. I've got my iPhone here today. I left my DJI action camera. I didn't bring it for some reason. But the hay this is the field we cut in the last video. I'm getting ready to take the big Massey here and go over to the west field and cut that. The hay is pretty thin in here. Obviously, didn't fertilize. Which I understand, but you know, we got some tall stubble here, if you can see that. So this should make a great recovery, and then we'll hit it with some herbicides and try to hammer it with fertilizer. The goal here is to get this hay off and move on to a really nice second cutting, and will drive some revenue on this farm. So not sure how much we're going to get out of here. This is thin, almost like a second cutting or a third cutting, and but so she's got the John Deere 5055D out there with my Vermeer TR90 tedder rake combo. We've got it set to ted the hay. We'll probably use my John Deere 350 rake and rake some of these windrows together when we get ready to bale, and that'll save some time out here with the baler too. But anyway, there's a few dark clouds up there, but I don't think they're threatening, so we'll just keep pressing on and cut the next field. The new flapper's looking good. See that haze across that field? That's that velvet grass. I think it's that velvet grass, yeah. And we got a lot of work to do on our fields. But I got the Krone stretched out. I got it down on the ground. Start out third gear. This won't last long. Low, and then I'll go to high range. All right. Hay cutting 2023 continues. This used to be a really good Timothy field, but that Timothy is short-lived. So I may cut down there in my low field tonight too. I gotta look. I'm not gonna take as much hay off of that as I used to. I'm going to kind of stop right about at that tree. I just mow right in there. Yeah, these fields are really in need of a bad need of a makeover, but you know, we'll bale this stuff up and price it accordingly, tell everybody what it is, and somebody will buy it. I'll come back. Well, I just heard my Krone lunge just for a little bit, just a momentary, and dang on if I didn't put a fawn through it. Man, I hate that. I never even saw it. Never saw it. I won't be showing any video of that, but I did think I'd mention that. Might have been the same one that was in the field in the other video. I hate that. I'll come back. All right, moving right along. I've cracked the back door on my gas. I can see out, kind of hear a little bit. I don't know how long that'll last. But you can see, I believe there's more undergrowth in this field than the last one. And we might get a pretty good yield off this field. Sometimes these fields surprise me. I think they're all crap, and this is not good stuff in here, I don't think. But then, you know, the yield will be a whole lot more than what I thought it was. Definitely getting a high stubble. That's going to be very advantageous for second cutting. I've got some old tough grass seed. Maybe not this field, but my east field. I may sow some of that in after second cutting. If it's not already bad, it's going to go bad, so I might as well take my chances. I start talking and get off course, and it looks like I got a tooth missing from a sickle mower. All right, so I'll press on and I'll come back. Continuing on here, won't be long, I'll have this little field knocked out. This field in many ways is gravy compared to some of my other fields. Not that much in the way of acreage, but you get in here and you get out. If you were a hobby farmer and you just needed a little field to tinker with, this would be the perfect field. The Krone is doing a fantastic job. Knock on wood, the Massey Ferguson's running great too. This field used to be, I used to plant this field in Clare, Timothy. We would plant Clare and Climax, and we get about a week or two difference in the maturity, and sometimes it would save us when the rain would come. Wouldn't have all our maturity in one basket as far as, as far as having everything on the ground. We'll try to do this one hand. You know, it's funny, all the new tractors, they have like little tiny plastic buttons you toggle. And one of the things they said they improved on, I might have been in 76, certainly 77, is they made these levers a little bit longer. That was the technological advance on this tractor. One of them, back in the day, if I haven't said it once, I've said it 100 times. This is a 1977 Massey Ferguson 1105, and it's got 4,871 hours. Sometimes this thing will go in park. Sometimes times it won't. There. All right, so I've made my back swath around. I got some to do up there on that flat. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And then I got this low ground back over in here. I need to deal with that little strip right in there. But you know, the hay looks pretty good for what it is. Massey did great. Very fuel efficient. So again, we'll cut this stuff in the evening. We'll let it sit in the sun all day tomorrow and tat it tomorrow night. And then we'll let it just sit for a third day. And then we'll rake it and tat it at the same time with the Vermeer TR90. Even if we rake windrows together, we'll probably run the Vermeer over it. The Vermeer only shoots hay out the center. It's very hard to merge. Windrows. So that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Massey Ferguson 1105, 1977. The Krone 2801 CV impeller tine conditioner, disc mower, and knock on wood, we've had a couple of good days up here, and hope it continues. Be handy if we can get this hay up without it, you know, the moisture content being too bad. So hope you enjoyed the video again, and hit the like button, subscribe. We'll talk to you later.